Artemus Toast here, and I was recently watching an upload by the YouTuber filmmaker, Dan Mace. Has great stuff. I'm a big fan of his editing. But anyway, it was kind of some helpful advice. For aspiring filmmakers, YouTubers, things like that.
Opinion was slightly fucked. This film is purely created for filmmakers that want to learn how to tell a compelling story. There's definitely a space.
And he was giving some advice, how to get more clicks or how to make your upload more likely to get more clicks. If you're not a well-known YouTuber. And it really got me to thinking, I really haven't made much effort to try to get more clicks or subscribers. I recently been doing the little, 4-second intro, basically asking, people to subscribe. And I've always done the ending subscribe, requests, in the text at the bottom of the screen. But I mean, jokingly, I've done obvious clickbait titles for uploads, but I haven't really taken a lot of, once again, made a lot of effort in, trying to, get more views. And I think I'm gonna start doing that, I mean, obviously after this one, but take more time. I only made a thumbnail once a couple uploads ago, and I also wanted to touch on the points that he was making about people just taking pretty pictures and editing them together with different transitions or creative transitions, and that's about all I do. Which for a moment I took a little offense to it. Obviously it wasn't directed at me. I'm the world's greatest guitarist. I'm known in that world, not the filmmaking world. But it did kind of get me thinking that with only one exception that I could remember, I've uploaded, going on 600 uploads, so I can't remember them all. But I did one with a story. He was talking about, creating a narrative, an actual story, a beginning, middle, and end, something with substance instead of just, a bunch of pretty pictures of music, which is kind of, what I do. But once again, I thought about it, and with only one exception, I'll put a link below. Office Space Hijinx is an upload I did probably like 2 years ago now. That was an actual story. There was a narrative. I actually made a soundtrack for it, or tried to. It actually told a story and left a cliffhanger, but I definitely want to do more of that, and it all begins with an idea, and that seems to be the hardest part, but I did get a really good idea. I'll give a quick overview. Obviously I've work to do to make this video, but basically it's going to have something to do with, like, how we always lose our remote control to the TV, satellite box, etc. But that was the idea I had, what happens when it's lost, something along those lines. But anyway, once again, watch the Dan Mace upload. I'll put a link to it in the description too. It was all kinds of awesome. And that's about it. Artemus Toast out.